And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Welcome, everyone. What better way to end the weekend than the NBA on 2K Sports? Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Taking a look at some numbers here for him.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. We've got George, and it's Graham in at the center position. And for Golden State, and it's Wingate in at the 2-guard position. Well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think, that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist. And the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
It'll be the Pelicans off the tip. Now Love. And yep, it's good.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way. What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Knocked loose. Here's Young. Pass to Tate. And finished off by Tate.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Lopez with it, and it's Graham picking him up. Lets it go from deep. And Lopez with the 3. Lopez has got 5 points.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Love against Young. Love passes to Graham. They can't stop the run with that one.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Lopez. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Yeah, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Wingate. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
That's how you do it, Dub Nation. Show them some love and make some noise for your GS Breakers.
The Pelicans have gone 1 for 3 so far. Mason in the pass to Love. And again, New Orleans no good.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Wingate, that one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They've come out hot. I mean, really hot. Perfect from the field thus far.
Now here's Love. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. 5 on the clock. And here's Tate outside. Another 3 for Golden State. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going. keeping the opposition there off balance.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Now here's Tate, 15 in his last outing. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple.
That's 3 in a row.
Love for 3. Rebounded by Lopez.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Young with the double team. Pass to Mason. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Sinks the tray. Wingate's got 8.
So
far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Warriors making a change here. Wright's checked in.
Let's go. Way to go, everyone. Let's hit it for you. Now into the lineup for your Warriors, number 20, Daryl Wright.
Pelicans trail by 20. Fires for 3. Can't connect, making him 1 for 6 from the field. And here are the Warriors now. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of New Orleans this year.
Oh, they dominated this team a season ago. They beat them every time they played.
Yeah, it was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
George for 3. Wright with the board. Outside Tate. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the triple. Give him 8 points now.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Now here's George. Really had his troubles in the loss to Chicago. He just couldn't find his rhythm.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And Lopez gets it to go.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. George outside. In transition, here come the Warriors. And finished off by Tate.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Love for 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 ball. And the Warriors with another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
All alone on the break. And here they go. Wingate passes to Lopez. 2 points. That one goes. Lopez has got 23 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Now here's Love. He had 25 points in his last game. Here's Mason. Just 5 on the clock. Graham, the pass to Love. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. It's deflected. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
George has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Pass to Wingate. From behind the arc. Cranes the triple.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's Mason. His last outing, he had 20. Here's Reynolds to halt the run. Rebounded by Lopez.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And the Warriors with another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And the Pelicans shooting 33% in the first quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Graham, plenty of space. And the Pelicans miss again. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebound. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their last game was a basketball game or a wrestling match, the way they went about it. Just so physical and dominated them.
Here's Matthews. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Reynolds. He drops it from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
Here's Love. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wingate passes to Young. Now here's Tate. There's the 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 9th assist of the game now.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
New Orleans making some changes. Anthony's checked in for Graham. Frazier comes in for Matthews. And it's Lawson in for Love. Pass to Lopez. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Reynolds. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. It's good.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Now here's Young. Here's Wingate. Drills it from deep. Wingate's got 11 points.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Here's Reynolds. It's rebounded by Golden State. Lopez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Young, the pass to Lopez. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
New Orleans has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Here's Lawson. No good off the glass.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often. Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Can they get it? Oh, and there's the whistle. on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First team foul.
And then the front end of the back-to-back. What's important?
Well, BA, most coaches treat this one like a regular
Two
game.
shots.
Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
The first one falls. Wright's checked in for the Warriors. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Here's Reynolds, hounded by Wright. And again, New Orleans no good. Reynolds has gone 2 of 5 tonight. And here's Tate outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Reynolds. 6 points for him. Wright with the board.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And Lopez gets it to go.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Reynolds passes to Jamison. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the 3-pointer. Wingate's got 14 points for the game.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Jamison passes to Reynolds. Here's Jamison looking to win the run. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 8 rebounds in the game. And here's Tate outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Here's Reynolds. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Give him 8. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Outside Young. Inside. Now here's Lopez. We're at the end of the first. And what a blowout already in this one. The Warriors on top, running away with this one. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.